Hi everyone, I'm Sakthipriya, Department Department of Biotechnology, JJ College of Arts and Science. Today we discuss the topic of ELISA, enzyme linked immunosorbent assay. The introduction of this assay is to detection the antibody or antigen present in the sample. This technique was developed by Peter Palmer and Eva Ekvall in the year of 1971 at Sweden. The principle of this technique is based on the formation of antigen-antibody complex which is directed by the chromogenist on the formation of antigen-antibody complex. By using the enzyme or conjugated secondary antibody, the conjugated enzymes attacks a specific substrate called a chromogenous substrate and generate the colored reaction product. Some of the examples of enzymes cause radish peroxidase or alkaline phosphatase. The chromogens are differently used. In case of DAB use means we get the brown color product. TMB means blue color product. NBT means black or purple precipitate reaction product. We will get the product is quantitatively or qualitatively reading using a ELISA plate reader. ELISA having a microplate reader and microtiter plate. The type of the ELISA have four types: the direct ELISA, indirect ELISA, sandwich ELISA, and competitive ELISA. First we see the direct ELISA used for detection of antigen present in the sample. Microtiter was initially coated with antigen to be detected, which is followed by an antibody linked to an enzyme conjugate. This follows the addition of substrate which produce color detected using an ELISA detector. Next, indirect ELISA used for detection of antibody in the given sample. Microtiter initially. Then we discuss the indirect ELISA used for the detection of antibody present in the sample. Microtiter while initially coated with antigen specific for the antibody to be detected, followed by the addition of sample. Enzyme conjugated secondary antibodies added, followed by the substrate which form the colored reaction. Then we will discuss the sandwich ELISA, which is used for detecting the antigen present in the sample. Microtiter while initially coated with monoclonal antibody raised against the antigen to be detected, followed by the addition of sample. Any of the trace antigen is detected by adding primary monoclonal antibody followed by enzyme conjugated secondary antibody and the chromogenous substrates. By direct adding enzyme conjugated primary antibody, the pictures shows the reaction. Then we discuss the competitive ELISA. The variation of ELISA used to quantitatively estimate the amount of antigen present in the given sample. Antigen and antibody are initially incubated and they form antigen-antibody complex. Then the mixture was added to the microtiter, well coated with synthetic analog antigen to be detected. Any free antibodies bind to these antigens. This complex is estimated by enzyme conjugated secondary antibodies by chromogenic detection. Most of the antigen in the sample, lesser in the antibody available to bind the microtiter wells. The picture shows the reaction. The common procedure of ELISA is first the preparation of the technique, next the incubation of the technique. First 2 hours of the incubations were the primary antibody detections. Then washing. After the 2 hours of incubation, we add the secondary antibiotics in that method. Third step, we do the completion. The substrate were added in the time. Then we do the washing step, and finally we get the colored substances or colored reactions when it's formed the antigen antibody complex. And then finally we read the microtiter plate at 450 nanometer. The application of the technique is both antigen and antibody detector by using this technique. Then we have in the food industry means we detect the food allergens like milk, peanuts, walnut, almonds, egg. The other type of ELISA applications: detection of microbacterium antibodies in tuberculosis, detection of hepatitis B marker in serum, detection of enterotoxins of E. coli in feces, detection of HIV antibodies in blood samples, detection of HGC in urine sample. Advantages of this technique is equipment that are widely available, no radiation hazards, reagents are cheap with long shelf life, qualitative and quantitatively effectively. ELISA used for the most type of biological samples: plasma, serum, urine, and cell extract. Disadvantages of this technique: only monoclonal antibodies are used in the technique. Negative control may indicate the positive results. Enzyme substrate reaction is short term, hence the color must be read as soon as possible. Conclusion of the technique is it's a novel technique useful for the detecting antigen or antibody present in the samples, whether it's quantitatively or qualitatively. Besides its disadvantage, this technique being widely used for diagnostics and drug screening, chromogenic detection method used in ELISA is convenient and sensitive for any assay, and it's hazard free. Thanks for watching.